establishing an investment policy.
I make a motion that we approve resolution number 21-01.
Second.
I have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Swager?
Aye.
Alvedras?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 5 ayes.
Okay, agenda item number 4 is reports from council members and the city manager.
Bono just said, did we do the minutes on that meeting?
No, we did not.
Oh.
We need to do the minutes.
That's what I was trying to do. Sergio.
Yeah, I messed you up there.
Agenda item number 2 then is to approve the minutes of the special meeting of December 8th, 2020 meeting.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes of the meeting December 8th, 2020.
Second that.
I have a motion and a second.
Alvedras?
Aye.
Setzer?
Aye.
Swager?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
All right,
We've got 5 ayes.
now we'll do agenda item number 4, reports from council members and city manager.
I would like to, seeing as this is my last official regular meeting, I would like to let you know that it has been one of the highlights of my career thus far to serve this council in the city of Guymon. The city of Guymon will hold a special place in my heart for years to come. I think that the city of Guymon is poised for greatness right now. I think there are great things in the very near future for the city of Guymon, and I certainly hope that the council and the citizens feel as I depart that I have left it at least a little bit better than how I took it over. Thank you for letting me serve you.
You bet.
Welcome. Sergio, anything?
Not at this time.
I'd just like to make a comment about the ice skating rink. I was amazed, to be honest with you, that so many people did take advantage of it and enjoyed it. And I really did not expect the turnout that they got. And so I think that's a plus, and hopefully we can do something similar next year. And also, the lights out at the park, if you haven't been out there to see them, you need to go. It's fantastic. And I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Anybody down that way?
I agree with Mr. Swagger. I want to give a special thanks to all the people that helped with those events. It's definitely a gem right now in our community. So thank you to all those individuals and community partnerships that have helped with those two things, because, I mean, it is great. It's spectacular.
Yeah, we've given the citizens a lot, and a lot of people have been coming together to help make this place fun and enjoyable. There's been a lot going on downtown, at different restaurants, all over the place. So it seems like every night, not even just every weekend, but every night there's something to do in Guymon, Oklahoma. And that's a good thing. We got to keep that rolling. So yeah, and thank you, Joe Don, for everything that you've done and championing this city.
I would add to that, I think, Jodan, you got our code enforcement on the right track. You have laid the foundation for us to begin our streets. Multiple other projects you've had a hand in. I wish you the best of luck, you and your family, and hate to see you leave, but I understand, and best of luck, sir.
Thank you very much.
So
Well,
I
I would
want to add
echo-
to that. Thank you so much, Joe Don.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I want to echo what Josh said. You know, I was visiting with a gentleman. A lot of people don't know the history of Thompson Park. There's a gentleman by the name of Grady Thompson that basically built that thing. He planted most of the trees, or he had a knack, kind of like I've got a friend that liked to build softball fields, and you couldn't get away from him. I don't care how hard you ran. Well, Grady had that ability with people at the Sunset Lake. And we've been talking and trying to push people, nudge people, that let's make St. Thompson Park Guymon's gathering place like the one in Tulsa, or Scissortail Park in Oklahoma City. We need to make some more improvements, maybe some lights, some sound, some electricity for bands, but it's a beautiful place, and I want to tell you, I've heard nothing but good things about everything that happened down there this year. It tickles me. I hope next year it grows and grows and becomes bigger and better. But the best part of it, to see those pictures of those little old kids' eyes twinkling when they're getting ready to get on the train or the other things. So we got to remember Christmas is for the kids. But I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. All of our city employees especially. Joe Don, good luck to you in your new endeavor. You're getting closer to the old stomping grounds. I don't know if you got any, well, let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not go there. I talked to a few of I talked to my college roommate not too long ago, and he asked me if they were, because that's where I went to college, was in Lawton, and he was surprised they let me back into the city. So,
Well, anyway, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. So is everybody through with the reports? So we'll move on to public comments and announcements. In case you hadn't sat here all night long just to listen. Come on up.
Okay. I think the Christmas lights are wonderful too. So I understand with our building project going on with Milestone Builders that there's a lot of fees and penalties involved. And I hope that we support our code enforcement people and do not waive any of those fees or penalties. I think the city owes it to the future homeowners on this. There's a reason we have homes built to code. There's a safety factor involved. And I don't think anyone should, have to worry about if a home's not built to code. I hear rumors and I get builders that come into the store and tell me stories too, but I've heard stories that some of the plumbers are not even licensed that are working on the project, and I hope that's not true. So if I get a lot of speeding tickets, is there a chance I could come up and get those waived also, like the building code? So, no, I hope you enforce and stand behind your building inspector. I think they're doing some great things for our city. So, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Thank you, Casey.
Oh, and before we go on, I would be remiss, everybody knows him, but I'd like to congratulate Dr. Blanton. He's been named as the interim president for Panhandle State University. He's been really driving the ship. Everybody thinks Tim has, but really it's been Ryan. So I want to congratulate you on you. Would you like to talk about anything?
Well, I appreciate the kind remarks. I wasn't really prepared to speak, but I've been going around since, I guess it was last Friday when the board voted to name me the interim president. I think when we get back in January, the board has already approved kind of the search committee policy, and just so the community is aware of how this will work, they solicited some recommendations from our faculty senate, our staff association, our student government, for some names of potential people to serve on that search committee. Many of you know him, Mr. Joe Hall. Regent Hall will be the chair of that search committee. The current board chair, Trudy Milner, will also serve on that, as well as a couple of other of our board members who have yet to be named. But they'll select 2 members from our faculty, 2 members from our staff, and 2 students, as well as a couple of at-large members, which I know, Mayor Peterson, I believe you served on the last search committee. And so I anticipate the process will take about 6 months. We hope to have a permanent president named by the fall semester. And so my goal really is, we've had a lot of momentum going on these past few years. My goal is to maintain, if not build upon that momentum. We've talked a lot about becoming a sustainable university. I think we have achieved that, and so we're going to shift our focus from sustainable to stability. We've announced that one of our associate VPs is leaving for Tulsa Community College, which is a great blessing to him, so we're hiring that position, and it'll be announced here in a few days that our Dean of Students has also accepted another position. She's really helped turn the ship in terms of housing and student support and all kinds of things. We've got a replacement that I can't be more proud of in mind for that, and so we're going to elevate a couple of key people. I'll make that announcement in January, but a local resident who's worked at the university for approximately 15 years and is dedicated to our university, and so we're very proud of her, and we'll elevate her as well. And so hopefully by the end of it, come fall, we'll have a very stable leadership team and continue to do all the things that we do. And another goal of mine is community outreach. A lot of you know that when Benny Dane retired, I kind of took over portions of his job so we could grow some other people and teach them some skills. And I really do feel that because of those responsibilities, I wasn't able to get out into the community as much like I did when I was over outreach. And so one of my big focuses, I pushed all those duties away. I'm going to be the interim president. I can do what I want, but one of my big goals is to re-engage with the community, and we've already done that. We had the Shawnee Nation on campus yesterday. They've been in the community for, I guess, the past 2 days. I think bright things are ahead for Panhandle State, and we're just as committed as ever to being community partners. And I'm glad you talked about the skating rink. Our Images Art Club couldn't have been more proud to help with that, and I know they raised some money there. We're looking forward to having the art auction and the Top Hand Rodeo and hosting our college rodeo and being part of Pioneer Days. And so I think we're glad to get through the COVID. I know a lot of people are disappointed with the loss of Dr. Fulton. Many of you know I've worked with him for 10 years, and he's a close personal friend and mentor, and I'm sad to see him go too. But me, Dr. Dinger, and the rest of our executive team is committed to OPSU and committed to staying here and building on what we've done. So thank you, Mayor Peterson, for recognizing that.
Well, thank you for informing us with all the bringing plans.
Yeah, and I'm sure there will be more communications coming out from the Board of Regents. Information on the presidential search will be available on our website probably within the next week or so. I'm trying to remain out of that as much as possible and let them take control of that. But the board is super confident in what we're doing, and is excited that I've made a commitment to stay and to lead us through this transition. And I hope that we get some excellent qualified individuals who are interested in the position. So
you're putting your name in the hat?
I'm not committal at this point. We'll see how the next 6 months go, or at least the next couple months go. So.
Well, thank you so much, and if you get an opportunity to go to Panhandle and drive, see the lights too. There's something else.
Yeah, they're pretty good this year. Our guys worked really hard. We added a few areas, the walking trail park. Thanks to the generous cooperation with TCEC, we were able to get new lights out there with electricity already wired, so we were able to light that area up as well. And so it's been nice. We have Goodwell basketball playing there tonight. They use our arena for their home games, and so we like to keep as many people on campus as possible. We appreciate the city of Guymon for all your support, and anything we can do to help you, we certainly will try to do that.
I believe that feeling is mutual. So,
It's
thank
my
you.
alma mater,
Thank you
so
much.
you know.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, thank you so much.
So much for not having a speech ready, though, right?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
they all say that. They all say that.
Oh, I don't want to say anything 20 minutes later.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Thank you,
Well,
Dr.
thank you.
Bland.
Well, with that, anybody have any other public comments? Tracy, yes, we should have introduced you. I'm sorry, you're,
That's all right. I didn't want to interrupt this fine council meeting. My name is Joseph Claro. My friends call me Joe. I'm the contracts attorney for the Oklahoma Department of Public Safety, and I've been doing that for about 21 years. Before that, I was in private practice in Oklahoma City for about 30 years. I want to thank the council, and especially Joe Don and David Petty, Councilor David Petty, for the fine work that they did in cooperation working out this resolution on the Troop I headquarters. The issue came up not as a result of anything that the city did, but and going back and going through the files, very few that we still have, but back in the 1990s, preceded my time. I didn't go to work to the department until 2001. It was quite a history lesson, and going back and looking at newspapers and Guymon to see how we came together and to build the Troop I headquarters. And I'm looking forward to continuing, and I'm sure the department is, our partnership with the city of Guymon, and now with the Texas County 9/11 Trust Authority. We want to continue that, and we want to be good partners with the community. Again, I wanted to thank the council generally, and specifically Mr. Alvarez, Mr. Swiger, Peterson, Seltzer, and Ms. Sanchez and Hoffman. And I appreciate your cooperation, and especially the assistance of David and Joe Don. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, and Mr. Petty, one point of clarification. I worked out there 48 years ago, and it was District 14. They used to be by number. So I wasn't off too far, just the one.
Is that a subtle brag or?
Yeah, Saddleback. Yeah, a long time ago. I was a young pup. All right. Again, anybody have anything else? If not, we'll stand adjourned. Have a wonderful and glorious Merry Christmas